Irmuproduction.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am teacher Jonathan Musau, and today I want to show you how to form simple inequalities. So today we are learning about forming simple inequalities. I will read the first question and then I will help you how to do it. The first question says, Tonkei had 12 mangoes while Kirimi had X bananas. If the total number of fruits was greater than 20, form an inequality to represent this information. I read it again. Tonkei had 12 mangoes while Kirimi had X bananas. If the total number of fruits was greater than 20, form an inequality to represent this information. So in order to do this, the easiest way is first to write the two people who are involved. The first one is Tonkei. He had 12 mangoes.
Irmuproduction.
Then we have Kirimi. He had X bananas. And then we are told the total was greater than 20. So in order to form this inequality, we are going to put together what Tonkei and Kirimi had, and the sign that is supposed to put together is addition. So we just get what Tonkei had, that is 12, say plus what Kirimi had, that is X, totals to greater than 20. And that's the end of it, because we are only told to form, not to simplify. So when you are forming, you just leave it at that stage. Question 2. Kisori had 15 trousers and wire shirts. The total number of clothing items was less than 40. Form an inequality to represent this information. So, as we did in number 1, we just write that is Kisori, who had 15 trousers. Then we have the same Kisori had wire shirts. So the same Kisori had 15 trousers and wire shirts. Then we are told the total that he had, the total clothing that he had, was less than 40. Again, we are going to put together what Kisori had, that is the 15 trousers and the Y shirts. That is 15 plus Y, and then we say this totals to less than 40. Okay, the third question is slightly different from the first question, where we are told Lillian had 700 shillings. She spent U shillings. If the amount that remained was greater than 300 shillings, form an inequality to represent this information. I read again. Lillian had 700 shillings. She spent U shillings. If the amount that remained was greater than 300, form an inequality to represent this information. So the first thing, as we did in number 1, we are going to write the items that are involved. We have, for example, what Lillian had initially, and that is she had 700 shillings to begin with.
Irmuproduction.
Then she spent U shillings. The money she remained with was greater than 300 shillings. She had 700 shillings. She spent U shillings and she remained with 300. So when you spend some money out of what you have, we know the money becomes less. So we are going to use the sign of subtraction. So we shall get the initial money that she had, that is 700, we less what she spent, that is U shillings, and then we say what has remained after spending U shillings, we say it's greater than 300 shillings. So the statement will just be 700, which is the money she had, minus the one she has spent, will be greater than 300. So we are not going to solve further than that, because in this topic we are just forming the simple inequality. Another question reads, Martin had C bananas. He shared them equally among 5 learners. If the number of bananas each learner got was less than 3, form an inequality to represent this information. Martin had C bananas. He shared them equally among 5 learners. If the number of bananas each learner got was less than 3, form an inequality to represent this information.
Irmuproduction.
So in this question, we are going to write the items that are involved, and we have the number of bananas that he had, that is C bananas, and then he shared them among 5 learners. And then we are also told that each learner got less than 3. So this information is enough for us to form now a simple inequality. We know when we are sharing, we are supposed to divide. So we shall get the number of bananas that he had, that is C. We divide by 5, and then we say each learner is going to get less than 3. So your answer will be C divided by 5 is less than 3. We can also write this answer in another form. Instead of saying C divided by 5, we just say C over 5. And C over 5 means C divided by 5 is less than 3. Remember, it's also possible. Instead of writing it as C over 5, C divided by 5 or C over 5 can also be a fifth C, because it still means C divided by 5. A fifth of C is less than 3. So these 3 answers are all correct. C divided by 5 is less than 3, or C over 5 is less than 3, or a fifth C is less than 3. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next lesson.
Irmuproduction.